Sister Wives Garrison Brown saw a sad future before it happened, and Sister Wives fans call out first huge warning about Robyn Brown. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Sister Wives fans have had strong feelings about Robyn Brown for years, and as it turns out, the original three wives admitted they saw red flags right from the start. As time goes on and viewers watch the family crumble on screen, they can also point to many concerning moments. But what are some of the biggest instances that really grabbed fans' attention? For 19 seasons on TLC, Sister Wives viewers have witnessed incredibly worrisome behavior from Robyn Brown. From manipulation to false tears, it's hard to tell which tactic she will resort to next. But one viewer thinks there is one instance that should have been a clue from the beginning. Robyn's first red flag, a Reddit user posted on the platform recently. Watching Season 1, the behavior of her children beside the behavior of the OG 13, seeing Robyn's children, how they acted in her home, especially on the wedding day, is very indicative of the chaos that she would bring and manifest. Especially when you see all of the OG 13 interacting together and doing chaotic things, but even the youngest ones are pretty chill and well-mannered. The OP goes on to discuss how environmental factors probably played a role here. The original 13 children grew up in relaxed homes with many different siblings. Meanwhile, Robyn's three oldest only had each other. It's even more interesting watching from hindsight, knowing that Robyn needed a nanny for a few, when Christine basically had all of the OGs on her own, and seeing how Aurora and Brianna have turned out so absolutely unable to navigate the world. When it comes to Robyn Brown, other viewers admitted they could point to no shortage of red flags. They left comments including, "I will say the OG kids had older/adolescent siblings to model their behavior on, hadn't been through a divorce/living with a single parent, and that anyone who would marry a man with three wives is a red flag. She wouldn't even leave her kids with the OG moms for her honeymoon. But you'll marry into the family for eternity. Her first red flag was having the child of one of his wives come be her nanny. Her kids have very typical trauma response behaviors. They had had an extremely difficult childhood, and it is apparent in how they acted then and how they act now. She was not a good parent ever. Not meeting him halfway when courting was blatant disregard for the other wives. To me, it was a red flag that she wasn't being a team player from the jump and expected to be catered to. It set the tone for the dynamic and never changed." What do you think of this Reddit discussion? Are there any other red flags you would add? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Tune into TLC at 10 p.m. Eastern Time each Sunday night for new episodes of Sister Wives. Follow TV shows Ace online for the latest updates on the Brown family. In March 2024, Sister Wives fans all over the world felt shocked and deeply saddened by Garrison Brown's death. TLC took care to edit him out of the bulk of Season 19, but eagle-eyed fans can still spot him here and there. Today this day, viewers speak fondly of Garrison, and sorely miss him on the show. Gabe and Garrison Brown discuss the growing rift with their father, Cody. The situation certainly escalated after the pandemic started, but Garrison seemed to know it would only get worse. Read on to see the jaw-dropping moment one Sister Wives viewer shared online. As the Brown family children grow older, they appear on Sister Wives less frequently. However, Garrison and Gabriel Brown played pivotal roles in recent seasons. The brothers desperately wanted to bridge the gaps the pandemic created. Sadly, Cody and Robyn's side of the family seemed to pull away. Viewers wanted justice for the young men. As one viewer pointed out, Garrison Brown seemed to know their family was on the verge of crumbling for good. Eerily accurate analysis from Garrison. COVID rules, one Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit. They attached a haunting screenshot from a few seasons ago. Garrison and Gabriel are having a conversation about the family's future amid the pandemic and social distancing rules. I'm hopeful, Gabe stars before his brother cuts him off. The whole family is gonna fall apart, Garrison interjects. We're done. Many Redditors came across the haunting scene in their own rewatches. In turn, they felt saddened knowing the horrifying fate that awaited Garrison. Others expressed anger over how clearly the boys were hurting and how little support they received from their father. Reddit users wrote, "Cody was so cruel. Cody was letting the wives know, if you don't listen to me, I'm not coming around. It's your behavior that is keeping me from my kids. That is how Cody thinks. I will hurt your children if you don't listen to me. It's cruel." Oh, this breaks my heart. I rewatched some of the earlier episodes not too long ago and caught this comment and thought, wow, did that kid see what was coming? The Garrison topic hurts me so much. Wish somehow he could have been stopped or saved from feeling like that was his only way out. Do you remember this scene? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the conversation below. Be sure to follow TV shows Ace online to keep up with the latest Sister Wives news and updates. New episodes air at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC each Sunday night. Sister Wives Garrison Brown saw a sad future before it happened. What really went down? The Brown family, at the heart of the reality TV phenomenon Sister Wives, has given viewers countless moments of drama, love, and heartbreak. Yet, one of the most shocking revelations has come from none other than Garrison Brown, the eldest son of Cody and Christine Brown. For months, fans have been stunned by his candid observations, but no one could have predicted how Garrison saw the writing on the wall for the Brown family before it all unfolded. Was Garrison's prediction a warning? When Garrison Brown first spoke out about his family's tumultuous situation, few understood the gravity of his statements. His comments were largely dismissed as the frustrations of a young adult navigating life under the watchful eye of cameras. But as recent seasons unfolded, it became shockingly clear. Garrison was more in tune with the shifting dynamics of his family than anyone realized. A family on the brink. For years, the Sister Wives cameras have chronicled Cody Brown's unique polygamous lifestyle. However, the cracks in the family's foundation began to show long before Christine officially announced her split from Cody. Garrison's insights were one of the first indicators of just how unhealthy the family dynamic had become. While Cody struggled to manage the emotional and physical demands of four wives, Garrison saw his father's inability to connect with his wives and children. He knew that something was bound to give. From his perspective, the family had always been fractured. Garrison felt the disconnect long before viewers did, and his feelings weren't simply a reaction to his father's behavior. It was about the growing isolation he saw in his mother, Christine, as well as the tensions between Cody and his other wives. It became clear to him that there were deep-rooted issues beyond the surface-level drama that viewers were witnessing on TV. The prophetic warning. Garrison didn't just see the trouble ahead, he spoke out about it. His frustration grew as his family struggled to communicate openly about their concerns. He shared how Cody's approach to marriage and family life caused rifts that were impossible to ignore. Garrison's outspoken nature only made it more evident that he was one of the only members of the Brown family who truly understood the emotional toll the polygamous lifestyle was taking. His concerns weren't just about Cody and his wives. They were about the entire structure of the family unit that had been in the public eye. Struggle was no secret. Christine Brown's struggles with her marriage to Cody were well documented, but Garrison seemed to be one of the first to recognize the severity of her unhappiness. While the other wives were in various stages of emotional turmoil, Christine's pain seemed to resonate deeply with Garrison. His recognition of her isolation and the way she was quietly fading from the family unit only added more weight to his predictions. Before Christine made the bold decision to leave Cody, Garrison had already seen what was coming. He could sense the impending collapse of his family dynamic, especially as his mother became more and more distant. It was as if Garrison could feel her pain before she even articulated it to the public. The impact of Cody's actions on his kids. Throughout the years, Garrison's relationship with his father Cody appeared to grow increasingly strained. The lack of emotional support, the neglect of the kids, and the failure to keep the family connected led to massive breakdowns in trust. Garrison, who had often been portrayed as a strong-willed and independent young man, was no stranger to the consequences of Cody's actions. He had witnessed firsthand how his father's behavior and choices impacted the kids, including his own personal life and relationships. As Cody's relationships with his wives deteriorated, so did the father-child relationships. This only deepened Garrison's fears for the future of the family. It wasn't just about Christine and Cody anymore. It was about the ripple effect the disintegration of their marriage had on their children. Garrison's relationship with his father, a ticking time bomb? As fans of Sister Wives know, Garrison has never been afraid to speak his mind, especially when it comes to his father. He has been incredibly vocal about his dissatisfaction with Cody's parenting style, particularly in how his father chooses to spend time with the kids. It was no surprise that Garrison started to take a step back from his father long before the family's future took a dark turn. Cody's habit of favoring certain wives over others, and the emotional neglect that followed, left Garrison frustrated. As a result, Garrison distanced himself from the family dynamic. What was once a close-knit unit of children grew apart, with Garrison finding his own path away from Cody and his other siblings. His decision to take a step back wasn't just a personal choice, it was a survival tactic. Garrison Brown's bold predictions came true. In a twist that shocked Sister Wives fans, Garrison's predictions about his family's future turned out to be eerily accurate. The split between Cody and Christine was not a surprise to him. In fact, he had already come to terms with the idea that the family could never return to the harmony they once had. As Cody continued his emotional and physical distancing from the other wives, Garrison saw the cracks deepen. His fear for his family's future was proven correct when Christine left Cody, setting off a chain reaction that changed the Brown family forever. Garrison's insight into his family's struggles painted a picture of inevitability, something that many fans had overlooked. The aftermath, what's next for Garrison and the Brown family? As the Sister Wives show continues to evolve, the ramifications of Garrison's warnings still echo throughout the Brown family. Will Garrison's relationship with his father ever heal? Will the family ever come back together in a meaningful way? Only time will tell. What's clear, though, is that Garrison's foresight and his willingness to speak up about the turmoil his family faced ultimately highlighted the deep emotional struggles that no one else was addressing. Garrison's insight into the future was not just a prediction. It was a reflection of the pain and tension that was simmering under the surface long before the inevitable collapse. It's a heartbreaking tale of a family trying to hold it all together under impossible circumstances. And Garrison Brown, in many ways, saw it all coming long before anyone else could. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with us.